Okay, I think I'm back, he says, because I'm watching the stream at the same time. Well, I think the browser is having a bit of a cacky poo time. Right, so, where are we up to? Oh yeah, wow, there's a lot of latency. Maybe about 60 seconds. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's really just the chat bit, so I can keep track. I've tried to bring the background music down a little bit. I felt like it was a bit too loud when I played back the recording, or a minute of the recording. And so yesterday I was wrangling this details element, and I got to the point where I was using a checkbox that's kind of alongside, but it doesn't quite work the way I want it to, because I know that I need to, well, I suppose I can use flex or even grid to kind of turn this upside down. Specifically put the label at the bottom. But then I was thinking that actually this is just a straight up progressive enhancement, so I can use JavaScript to solve this particular problem. It's nice to do it without JavaScript, but I thought it would be. I'll add in a drizzle of JavaScript. So, where are we up to? I guess I could just slap in the JavaScript for this now, couldn't I? So, I thought about doing a real web component, because that needs JavaScript to run, and I've only ever done one web component, I think, and that's in production. Some like stylable details, like X details, and I guess the thing would be like I don't know, X details. Probably X isn't the right thing, but rem details. There you go. We need a dash in it, don't we? Rem details, and then I would put that. I guess that would just be a heading. I don't know how you make that special. But yeah, visually it looks like exactly the same. But I guess all of that would go away, and this would be, I don't know what kind of maybe this would be rem details summary. I mean, I'm basically re-implementing the details element just so I can get it to work properly, or the way I want it to, right? Let's do a web component. I have no idea if anyone's watching now or is watching this back, but what I'm going to do is create a web component, and I'm going to use rem as the prefix. And I realise I don't have any water. You know what? Should I run downstairs and get some water? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my pause face on and go and grab some water. I think you can carry on watching. Be back in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Web component. So we're going to start at MDN, I think. Web components. I can't remember how to do this off the top of my head. And frankly, if I was doing an interview, if I was doing the job for real paid, I would Google this stuff. Or I'd probably grab one that I'd already created. There we go. So it's something like this, right? I wonder if I can extend the details element probably not, but I do need to use these slots, don't I? Which I've never used before. How do I... Oh man, this is learning on the job, isn't it? Should we do a Hello World web components? When I was using... I'm using Streamlabs to stream this, and when I fired it up last time, yesterday in fact, it gave me a sidebar of the chat so I could see if anyone was there. But it's not doing it today. I don't know why. And the browser window in Firefox is weird. I think I can see the chat. Yeah, I can see the chat. Right, so web components from this guy. All I need is just a snippet of code to get me started. Right, so they're doing a hello world class define extends p. Right, that'll do as a starting point. Wait. Oh, yeah, it has to have a dash in it, right, to kind of register itself as a web component. So let's create a new file. Ooh, how do we create a new file? New file, and we're going to call it remdetails.js. Let's put that there, and remdetails. Remdetails extends. I'm gonna extend. Sorry, hang on. I'm gonna extend a div to start off with. HTML. It's not div, is it? Div element. There we go. Just going to extend a div for the second. I guess we do have this mode thing. Hi, Charlie Davison. Thanks for joining me. I have no idea where you are in the stream because there's latency and you have to kind of watch it live and all that kind of stuff. Right. What I'm doing is creating a web component that will kind of overload. That was a good start. Oh, wait, so you're behind me somewhere. Right, I don't know where the spelling typo is in the class name. I haven't, wait. Right, I'm going to define this custom element, extends div. Oh, there, you see it in the details, right? There you go. Wow, look at that. Right, so I'm going to get rid of this. Cheers. I'm not going to append any degrees. I just want to register it. And I guess I need to include the script. Script source equals details.js. And then we want what is it? Sync? Async? Defer? Is it deferred? It's defer, isn't it? Okay. No idea if that worked. Let's inspect this. That did nothing. Where's my... Where's... What? Okay. I've got an issue. Nope, that's not the issue. Right, so let's go back to my source. Rem details. Define rem details. Extends a div. Let's actually do something. Const text equals... I mean, what was the example doing? Yeah, literally just making a thing. Document... Oops. Document dot create element p tag and p dot text content equals remedies details, and then shadow dot append text. Whoops, let's call it text. Yes, that's not. I don't think that. What am I doing? I'm just doing console.log. I mean, I'll start with the console.log and I'll start adding a debug later. Here. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? Unless I've got something. No. Let's check the DOM. That's not there. The source HTML. Might get rid of this for a second and change it to p tag, I guess. Okay, I'm stumbling right at the beginning. I've attached it. So if that's a web component demo, well, wait, it's supposed to do hello world, right? Is this like old syntax or something? What's the date on this? I mean, 2019, that should still work, right? So they've got, no, they don't have their web component in there. Did they put it in their code? Oh yeah, they did. Okay, so that did not work. Let's go to webcomponents.org. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, I just want a hello world web component. I mean, do we need modules? I mean, I can stick that in there. I mean, yeah, you can put that there. It won't make any difference. I know it won't make any difference. How do I define? Okay. That's all we need to do, really. Rem details. Let's just comment that lot out for a second. Oh, hello. Okay, well that is calling then. Okay, maybe this wasn't happening? Did I do it wrong? Maybe it was the... Okay, so that has worked. Maybe the extending the div I didn't like, maybe that's old syntax or something. I mean, we do want a mode. So I'm gonna do, I mean, yeah, there's the mode, right? And the default mode is, actually, there's no, well, there are, okay, there is a mode. If use media query to, so this is the design. Narrow viewport will show the more details thing with an arrow pointing down. Doesn't make sense, right? because it shows the content up. Anyway, and then a larger viewport just doesn't have it at all. So we're going to use a viewport to kind of nuke the interactivity. There's a massive fly. I'm going to close the door. Okay. So we've got talk details, fine. What I might do is just make it so it hides and shows. I guess I need to get these kind of slot things working. Hybrid, I don't want any of that. Shadow DOM, let's look for slot. No, this is what I need. So the HTML slot interface, Shadow DOM enables access to the same as a slot element. So what's a slot element? Part of the web components technology suite, placeholder. So we've got slot name attributes. Oh, hello. There's a full details element. And this is all I need. Or do I? Right, you know what? I've no idea what that's doing, so let's have a look in JSBin. Yes, I didn't mean to just search for JSBin. Where's that main JS? We don't need that, do we? Let's get the JavaScript. Chris. Oops. So this is defining a details element, which is this thing. Where on earth? Oh, that's the template. Oh, okay. Right, got you. Okay, so this is the template that's being used, I assume, in the JavaScript somewhere. It's assigning the template. Yeah, there's the template. And the template is being used there. Okay. So that's the template. And then we have slots, and it drops that into there. Okay, that makes sense. I wonder if the slot name attributes, ID attributes, I guess it must finish my sentences. I guess it must overwrite the contents of the slot, because otherwise we'd have a p tag, right? So if we inspect and we look at the slot that has, where is it? Slot attributes. It's what? A div? Oh yeah, no, this thing. Name attributes. None. I'm confused. I've grabbed the wrong thing, haven't I? So this is a little bit too small. I mean, reading the documentation would probably be the best approach here, right? In this div, so we're inside of the shadow DOM. We've got the span, and we've got where did that go? Where did div class attributes go? I would have thought that this would insert into this. It must do, yes. There must be... That's so confusing. Why? Oh, hang on. No, that is that element. Where is this attributes header? Okay, there, in a div, which I couldn't see. Oh wow, that's... okay, right, I think I've got it. I think it's a hierarchy. I was looking at the slot that's in a template, and then here, the p tag none is being replaced with the DL if it exists. Got it. Doesn't help my particular problem. Just means I understand slots a bit better. So in this I want to have, I don't keep saying we, I'm teaching a workshop. I'm not. This is slot. Oh, what was the syntax? A span slot, right? Okay, yeah, okay, right. So we're gonna have, I guess, p slot equals summary, and we're going to put this here. Would it be a p or is it a header? I don't know. And then this would be slot details. Oh my lord. Oh, here we go. Right. That. And I need to close off the div here because I want that bit at the bottom to appear. Right. Okay. All right. I'm sort of getting there. Oh, I don't know. Let's just make the interactivity part work, right? Let's get rid of this junk. Let's do, what's it I'm grabbing? Why don't I see the Remy's details thing anymore? Why am I not seeing the errors? Close and... Ah, there we go. So this thing, I want it to be clickable. So, how do I get styles in? Do I just... I guess I would use... Is it a template I would use? To get the style into the details? Yeah. So I put it inside of a template. Right, let's do that. I'm sure I had something like... I did a web component sneak advisor. Which is on the code page, I think it is. Code examples. Yeah, this thing's a web component here. And I'm sure I put all the HTML inside of the web component itself. So, we want the network panel, don't we? Somewhere is the script being loaded there. Let's have a look at the source code. I can't remember what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Look, so I've got the CSS literally all there. And then the template includes, yeah, so I did it in code. I felt weird about kind of serving up multiple files. I liked it just being clean, I guess. So I'm going to do something similar to that. I can't remember what the comment was for. I think it was for styling. So I'm going to have CSS there. Details. This is really where kind of like scoped styles come in that I would like to use. And then, like, what was it before we had? What was this example? So let's do that. So we'll do slot name equals summary, and then p summary. Like that. This is all a long way to go for. Do I even need to do that part? To replace the details element. I mean, it's because I can't style the details element properly. Yeah, basically. So rem details, slot details. So I guess oops, what am I doing? In theory, what does it do? It takes the, oh yeah, shadow DOM appends the node. Do that. What did I do in the sneak one? Oh, I just appended the content of that, right, okay. Okay, so we're going to do a similar thing. Template, clone node. You might want that. That's going to be closed by default. That work? I mean, I'm getting an error up here. Oh yeah, okay, right. I'm getting an error because of no CSS. Let's stick the CSS in. Can't CSS equals. Alright, let's make the. Oh my lord, my headphones. I've got headphones in my ears, and when they get to 10%, they're like headphones critical. Like, it's just so I can hear some music while I'm working. I'm just gonna turn these off completely. It's not critical, is it? Stupid headphones. I don't know. Let's do color red. Okay, so alright, did that work? Where is my custom element? Why have I got an error? Where was that error coming from? The constructor's being called. Is it the open thing? I'm just not. It's probably that, isn't it? Why don't I see my custom element there? What obvious thing am I missing? I have a template. What is the difference between this code and my code? Alright, you know what? I need to look up what attach shadow does. On MDN slot. You can attach shadow to div main. Oh, so you can't actually do one to a details element anyway. So that's fine. Options mode encapsulating can be open. Denies access to the closed shadow DOM, which is fine. Okay, so we're going to do open. A string specifying slot, which they don't have. Right, let's fix this stupid thing so it says open all the time. I was getting confused with open states. I mean, where is that? It's thrown everything out of it? What is inside of it? I thought I could put anything inside of a slot? Inside of a... Well, obviously do not know what I'm doing, do I? Because like there's the details and that's the contents that's just been literally tossed out of the web component. What did I do in Sneak? I had a connected callback, vote, constructor, super, attach shadow connected. Does that must be a global? Like a system. Oh yeah, here we go. Define why would you do it in a connected callback? There's more you can do. It's possible to define specific life cycle which runs at a specific point, invoked each time the element's appended to the DOM. Oh, okay, yeah, that was why, because it needed to kind of insert them on the fly. I can put things inside of... I can put things inside of custom elements. I'm not going mad, am I? Because this example has... Oh, they all need to be named slot, which is fine. Yeah, so that, yeah, they use a DL as a slot name, which is... I've got a div and a p tag. Is it because they don't map to something? No, they do map. really am going around in circles. I feel like, well, I don't know how long my stream has been going on for, because I've lost the window. Almost 40 minutes. Not gotten very far. I could do this so much faster with just some dumb JavaScript. Why am I doing a web component? Because I haven't done more than one web component and it's worth learning. What was it? I don't fail. I only succeed and learn. That was the quote I read today. I think I'm in the learning category right now. Okay, so in a custom element, is there anything that I can't put inside like a div? Surely I can. We start using, but it's perfectly, yeah, so I do want to allow styling. I don't want to give up on this. The whole point is to learn, right? I'm too sure about my browser jumping. That's not a good sign. Is it because it's got nested elements? I doubt it. Let's try it though. No, it's not that, is it? Although, why is that inside the P? Did I... Oh, that's interesting. So I've been coding with like loose style and not closing my elements. The fuck? I've not been closing the tags because they should be able to self-close. But in this instance, the custom web component was falling inside of the p tag. Ah, there we go. Okay. I mean, I don't know where those are, but where? Why can't I see this now? Oh my god. Okay. Right, so the thing I learned just then was that p tags don't auto-close when they encounter a custom component, which I guess makes sense because a custom component is probably in line by default. Guessing, but that's probably the case. Okay, right, next part is to get these slots to appear. Why aren't they appearing? What is it that... Did I haven't hidden them because they're not even... No, they are in the DOM. Just can't see them. Is it because this has no... So let's add some style to that, right? Rem details display block height 50px. It's there. Background hot pink. It is there, but I can't see anything inside of it. Can't see anything inside of it because we haven't cloned There we go. That's not it. I don't think that. Oh, hello. Something's working. Aha. Okay, so what did I do? I needed to pen the template, and I wasn't using content. Okay. Oh my god. Right. Okay, so let's have methods called open and close, and I can't remember how to do properties. Alright, we can just do... Let's do that. Alright, finally actually getting somewhere. And then what we're going to do... What I'm going to do... Shadow... I'm going to do shadow... shadow dot add event... No, dot query selector... what is that? Is that a slot or is that... P tag. I might try and attach it to the slot first and see what happens. Slot name equals summary, and I'm just going to do add. Actually, no. So I'm going to log that out. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put debugger here because this is the way it should work. Oh my lord! Set. V. No. What don't you like about that? What's wrong with the syntax? Must have exactly one formal parameter. That is a formal parameter. Set value open. Turn true. Okay, hit the debugger. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing that. Step over. What I needed to do was actually query it myself. Let's get rid of all that crap. Yes, it's not... I guess it's not the slot. So I guess slot... No, neither of those. What? The shadow is a DOM fragment, right? Which has children? It has no children. It's not connected. Oh my god. Is it because I need to... I mean, I can... Oh my god. Let's do... const children. I don't like using children because you get around language I just don't like. Anyway, let's comment this out for a second. Append the children, and I guess we can do that. Don't think that's going to give me anything. No. And no, brilliant. Let's stick the debugger in again. Where is the... Okay, let's just expose this window dot equals children. Play. So Remy, still a document fragment. Okay, console.dir Remy. All right, I'm just going around in circles and I'm just blindly stabbing in the dark. Using the shadow DOM. Was it that I wanted? It... Okay, so this is in the main outside context, which I don't care about. I'm doing it all inside. Creating a shadow DOM structure, which is not really making it, but I need to attach to it. Where it doesn't, oh my god, it doesn't show you where we're attaching to. Okay. Attach child style, attach child wrapper, and then it's attaching those elements to the wrapper. I mean, walk through a pop-up example. Yeah, look at that. That is fully gnarly. So there must be a mouse over event, right? Create the shadow. Style, shadow pen child. Where? Oh, you're doing it in CSS. So I've used a slot. I want to query that slot. I don't need to do this particularly. But that is not working, is it? So we've got this refers to the class, right? And we've got shadow is the DOM fragment. So console.dir does a different logger. Like this logs the DOM node to go to the elements panel. Console.dir shows you all the properties of that element. So we can inspect like this, but this doesn't have anything inside of it, which is what's confusing me. If we inspect this element, rem details, alright, rem details, which is the DOM node. We want to do console.dir $0. I mean, I should be able to get the shadow root, right? So $0 shadow root. And then from there, query selector, I don't know. What do we say? Slot equals summary. So what is inside of this? What does the inner HTML look like? Oh, it is slot. Okay, let's attach an on click. So what I'm doing here is I want to check that the thing I just clicked works. Alright, I'm just going to copy that because that did work. I realize doing everything in here is a bit of a pain. So shadow should be a shadow root? Like these two things are the same, but that does not work, right? He says, yeah, look, cannot connected callback. This dot shadow. Do I want to do that? Shadow equals. I feel like that's asking for trouble. But oh no, spelled that wrong. I am going to stop this soon because it has been almost an hour. So we've hit the break point, and sorry, I'm just trying to get this the right size. We have it's connected, but it's not. I don't understand why I can't attach. Oh my god. Web component attach click handler. So anyone watching this back, I'm sorry it's taking so long to get to this solution. I'm probably just screaming into what thus the ideal is to work the ideal workflow with docking fragment is to do all the operation first and then finally append it to the DOM. So what do okay. Well, like there, right? Children. Let's get rid of this connected callback. Don't think it's going to work though. Wait, that's in the wrong line, isn't it? So we're doing the work ahead of time, and then we're connecting it. Okay. Well, it worked. So, for those of you who watched an hour in, and you're like, yeah, you need to work on the fragment after it's been before it's been inserted into the DOM, that will solve your problem. Ah, oh, Jesus. What? Bag of bananas. Right, so let's do. I mean, we can do an on-click, can't we? But we could be clever about this and do this dot. I don't know, what would we do? We'd probably do this dot open equals not this dot open. Which probably shouldn't do anything, right? Yep. And then we're going to do. I can't remember how to do private variables. It's definitely not an underscore. If I put a private variable here, can I? So if I don't want someone to mess around. Oh, screw it, doesn't really matter, does it? This dot. In fact, what do we do? We do it up here, don't we? I'm sure it's like open like that. Open equals True, false. And then we're going to return this dot open, and this is going to be this dot open. Oops, equals value, right? I mean, I probably should just call toggle, right? And that doesn't do anything. I actually want to change the DOM. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it on this slot. I guess I'm going to do const details equals query selector. Alright, I'm almost done. Here, we're going to say this dot details dot hidden equals value. Oh, look at that. I built an inaccessible details element. Terrific. Okay, right. I mean, this took such a long time to get to. Name equals summary cursor pointer. Doesn't work. I feel like I've written that wrong. I have written that wrong, haven't I? Yeah, okay. Cursor pointer. This now allows me to style the thing upside down, which was the whole point of this. Flex direction, column, reverse. Kidding me, does not work. I thought, oh my god. I thought, or is it host? Oh my lord, I am losing. All right, come on, where is styling? I'm close to packing it in. I'm almost there. I'm sure. There's no effect outside the shadow DOM. Fine. The host should be the root component, right? What is host context? Pseudo class selects the shadow host from the shadow DOM containing the CSS. Containing the CSS that's used. What does that mean? Oh, you can, as in that's how you target the elements. Wait, how's that different? Oh, okay, right. But yeah, host should do it, right? So if I put host there, it should display the host component as flex, which it's not doing, because I am Jinx. What is going on here? Details. Oh, okay. It's because I'm overriding it in here. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, because now. Is this broken? What? All I want to do is put the details to the bottom. Flex. Oh, this is right. So this is exactly the same problem I had. I think. Is it? Is it the same problem? So what I was trying to do is get the two to swap around in a details element. Flex direction. Column reverse, right? Okay, so this didn't work in details, and it doesn't work in the hour and change I've spent trying to get this to work. And the reason for that is completely beyond me. I mean, host, what was it? Host context dot details. It wasn't host context, was it? It was host context. Selects the shadow host only if the descendant has the given icon. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Wow, that. I mean, that is like. It has. Yeah, okay, so that's not what I need at all. I think it's just details, right? Yeah, okay. So now I'm inside. Okay, right. So. User select none. Is that right? Yeah. Oh my god. Well, we got there. I got there. You didn't help, but I got there. But it was an hour and 5 minutes just to put the details element at the bottom. And in fact, I mean, it is progressive enhancement, right? Because if we lose the script type X, then it still works. Seems odd that the talk details down there. Why on earth is that way around? Wait, what? Oh, it's because I put it in the style sheet, which was the wrong thing to do. Yeah, okay, so here, what I want to do is style, like, where it was, like that, like talk details like that, or ideally not show it at all. I mean, it's almost like there should be like an attribute title equals that, and then the web component automatically adds it in, because then if there's no JavaScript, it looks like that, right? I am supposed to be stopping. I am stopping. I'm stopping. How would I do that? Would I do const title equals this dot get attribute title. This was in the sneak code that I wrote because it reads the what is it, data attribute out when it's constructed. Yeah, shallow host like that. Right, so I'm stopping after this bit, definitely for sure. Const title equals title this.shallow root. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to do children const title element equals document dot create element p tag, and then p dot text content equals title, and then we're going to do children dot append p. Oh no, we need to give it a slot. Okay, p dot set attribute slot summary. No, wait, is that right? No, that's not right, is it? It needs to be a slot. Slot. So we're going to create the slot on the fly and then have it title slot. Yeah, I don't know. Title slot. This is probably not going to work. Won't work because it disabled the JavaScript. Didn't work. Can I do this.host? I don't think I can. Do I? That's because the shadow dot already been connected. I'll put debugger here to see what's going on. I did say it wouldn't work first time, didn't I? Well, okay, this is not even. I mean, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, God, okay, how do I get the... This isn't going to work. It worked. It's supposed to say talk details, but it says summary. Oh, it's because the slot was missing and it didn't insert this into the slot. That's why. Like this bit just doesn't work because we've already nuked the let's see what that does. Yeah, it knows about it, it just can't, it's not able to append it to the parent because it's being used, is that right? It's not really right, but I think it's because the slot doesn't exist in the first place. Oh. I mean, I can probably... You know what, I can probably append it first. But it's not clickable. Shoot. Why is it not clickable? Why is that there? Oh, it's because I've got a slot in it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I've got a slot here. Damn, it worked. I don't think I need the slot at all, do I? I mean, it's also not navigable using the keyboard, which is crap. So, because I've implemented my own details element, I've broken all the accessibility, like a complete clown. I mean, there's not much to a details element, but still, I have broken it. It would need to be tabbable. You'd need to be able to press space on it, all those kind of things. So, in this example, was this one this work? Oops. Yeah, okay. In this example, yeah, I'm pressing spacebar, it's opening. So, yeah, and enter. So, the details element itself has got some interactivity that I've just blown away because I wanted to do a web component and I wanted to put the slot at the bottom, the summary slot at the bottom. Oh man, see, this is why designers come up with great ideas and they challenge developers. Alright, an hour and 15 is long enough for anyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you made it this far. If you didn't, don't sweat it. You're not going to hear this message. Getting there. Time for some lunch, I think. Thanks. Bye bye. Latest taters, and I'm going to go to my weight.